Shark bait, ooh-ha. That was, that was a fun one. I am Qui-Gon, prepared to be conquered.
The movie's awesome.
Thanks.
Visually so stunning, I have to say.
It looks great, doesn't it? I saw it last night and I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
The look of it is great. It reminded me of the first time I saw Nemo, and I'll never forget, we were in the theater and that underwater scene, the first one where you see, the particles and the sand and the mic, it was amazing. I felt that way when I saw what the Communiverse was and when he left Earth for space. It was really, really pretty.
Yeah. I agree. I gotta say, you are a very recognizable figure. I love you. People,
Thanks.
I'm sure, come up to you and talk about Everybody Loves Raymond, your comedy work. I don't know if people know how much they've heard your voice over the years, though. And I'm curious if I could run down some of my favorite characters.
Sure.
And you can either just tell me your favorite thought that comes to mind. If you want to do the voice, I'm all game. But here we go. Okay. Dim in a Bug's Life.
Oh, the end. Yeah, that was it's my first Pixar film. Had just a couple lines in it, but I flew a lot. I remember taking the kids to see that. They were really small, and halfway through it, they're like, "Why is your character so small?" They said it like at a quiet point in the movie. We still laugh about that, but that was Dim. Yeah,
Dim.
That was a fun one.
Bloat in Finding Nemo.
That was Shark bait, ooh-ha. That was that was a fun one. That was a great film.
Of course, Gusteau and Ratatouille.
Everybody can cook. Loved it.
This one, I honestly didn't know till recently that you were Dog in Two Stupid Dogs.
Yes, which was a little bit of Dim in A Bug's Life. Yes. Yeah, that was... Were you around for Two Stupid Dogs?
Hell yeah, I'm 35, yeah.
Well, I was going to say, that was great. Donovan Cook created that and went on to be a great director, writer, and the comedian Mark Schiff, who was another stand-up, played the Dachshund. But we love Two Stupid Dogs.
That was my show.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
So cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that was in the original the Cartoon Network run.
Yeah, that was Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
And it really, wow. That's cool. Not many people bring that up.
And then we have to go with Lord Gregon. I mean...
My first villain.
Yes.
My first villain in animation, which is great. I've been one in my family, but this is the first time in animated, but so much fun. And, with Pixar, it's so collaborative. So you really, you're creating the character together. And it's just so much fun. And then when they brought the sketches and the models and the things, it gets you going. God, what would he sound like? The underbite helped.
Yeah.
Because he was like my first dog. I had a great underbite.
Oh.
And he would bark, hey.
Was it a bulldog?
It was a bulldog. Well, it was half bulldog, half harbor seal. Mm-hmm. So very strange combo.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was always surprised they could do that.
Yeah.
So, you mentioned they're so collaborative. Were you able to kind of get in the booth and play around a little bit?
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. And then they take you through it, It was great because he's obviously a gigantic character, taller than me. So
just an inch or so.
Yeah, exactly. So finding that, that girth to it, that bottom to it, was really a lot of fun and fun to play a bad guy. But I love how, Elio finds that side to Qui-Gon that he really needed to be a good father. And it's, you get all the feels in this one. I mean, it really was, it's special. Very honored to be part of it.
Yeah, he's like a villain, but it's a lot more complex than that. But it's so funny. I wondered when you saw Glorden in all his glory. It's like, how am I yelling at this guy? He's the cutest thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's for sure. Yeah.
I love Glorden. He's so cute. He's so expressive. He has no eyes.
Yeah, no eyes. No eyes, which is interesting. I'm like, why no eyes? We may fix that. Post.
Yeah, we'll fix it now. There's still time.
Yeah.
Help me, Father! Quiet, you!
What is that unholy sound? Stop!